a storm brewing.
Hallo Miners, welcome back, and I got a good one for you today. We are finally doing some Storm action here in Vintage. We are playing Esper Tinker Storm. Figured I'd round out my Vintage videos here with the good old Storm archetype, which you know I love playing. I gotta say, this deck looks like a pile. It looks like an EDH deck for those who don't understand this format. Lots and lots of one-ofs. I don't think it's gonna play quite the way that Legacy Storm decks do. It just doesn't seem to have the Xerox, you go for the same plan every single time style that a lot of them are, because a lot of your pieces are singletons instead of 4-ofs. But the whole point of this deck here is power out a Tinker early with fast artifact mana. Tinker will let you go grab your Bolas Citadel, and then you just storm off from the top of your deck. There's some really cool synergies you can do here. In addition to just straight up storming off, you can do Time Vault and Voltaic Key, or Manifold Key, which allows you to take infinite turns if you want to go that route. You can also do some really cute shenanigans with Sensei's Dividing Top and Bolas Citadel, where you tap it to draw the card off the top of your library with Bolas Citadel, replay the top for 1 life. If you had a way to get infinite life, you theoretically could draw your whole deck, but it's a good way to manipulate the top of your library so that you don't fizzle, because really the only way this deck fizzles is when you hit multiple lands off at the top after you've already made your land drop for the turn. Sideboard is pretty much just some generic hate stuff here. Mindbreak Trap for other combo decks, Hurkyl's Recall for artifact decks, Opposition Agent, Sheoldred's the Apocalypse, Sphinx of the Steel Wind, just some toolboardy kind of stuff for specific matchups here. Virtue's Ruin because initiative is fucking everywhere. But yeah, let's go play this deck. It's been fun playing it in the free rooms here, and we'll see how it does in a couple of qualifier matches. Storm action going on now. Lost a die roll, but I actually really like this hand, so we're gonna keep it. This is like if we hit a Chancellor the Annex, so that means initiative. So unfortunately we don't have this Force Will to protect us turn 1, so I guess we're gonna see what they can do here. If they can drop an Archon or type is Cleric, okay. Ooh, they don't have a turn 1 play. Okay, that is good. Ooh, that is really good for us. Okay. Let's see how crazy we can go here. 1 Chancellor, okay. We'll pay for it. Let's start out with drawing some cards. This is just a turn 1. We win here. They're F6. Especially with the Bolas' Citadel. Yeah, we are fucking golden here, because we can black, bargain Beseech. Let's just sack the Mox Pearl. Go grab a Tinker. Cast the Tinker, sack the Mox Sapphire. Go grab a Bolas' Citadel. We're at 8 here. I can go ahead and just double Beseech here. So, yeah, we will Beseech with Bargain. Pitch the Mana Crypts. Grab another Beseech. Cast this Beseech with Bargain. Chuck that. Go grab a Tendrils. Cast the Tendrils for lethal. And if they happen to randomly have a Mindbreak Trap, we have Force of Will, we got there. That was a super sweet turn 1, taking down initiative. Right off the bat, game 1, turn 1 combo to the Tendrils, baby. Alright, now against what they're doing, Virtue's Ruin is 100% coming in. Portal to Phyrexia actually seems halfway decent if they get a board presence going. Cut downs seem kind of, no, I mean, It does miss most of their hate bearers. Portal's kind of cute. We definitely want the Virtue's Ruin. It's just a matter of what else do we want. Dismember might not be bad. What do we want to take out? I'm taking out Necropotence. I know it's like a busted-ass card, but it just feels really bad most of the time. Or, actually, I could leave Necro. I could take out the Manifold Key Time Vault combo. I don't think I've ever actually done that. I'm just super iffy if I want this Portal to Phyrexia or not. I think if we got Virtue's Ruin, we don't need the Portal to Phyrexia, so... Yep, let's try that. So let's see here. We've got a shitload of mana into a Demonic Tutor. But we don't have blue mana yet, and I don't have an artifact to tinker away. And this isn't enough mana to be able to Demonic Tutor into a Bolas' Citadel. Opponent is mulliganing. I think we gotta shift this one. This is a much better hand. We will keep this. And we're gonna go ahead and throw the Tendrils back into the deck. Because the fun part is this still gets around a single Chancellor trigger, because I've got... Okay, so how many Chancellors do they have? They have one? Alright, as long as they don't slam a hate piece on turn one, I'm good. Archon. Ooh, do they have the mana to Archon on turn one? Because if they do, then I think... Oh, they don't. Okay, cool. Sweet. The Chancellor's gone. They don't have the mana to Archon on turn one. So, I don't think most initiative decks are playing Mindbreak Trap. So this should be a turn one combo again. Right? Yes. And we even have a Beseech in hand for this. I mean, what we use for a land here doesn't really matter because it's just going to pay for this Lotus Petal anyways. Pay for it. Oh, shit. No, this isn't a turn... No. Yes. No. Fuck. No, this isn't a turn one. Shit. Ooh, that's awkward. I just realized it's not. So I guess we're going to have to hope that they don't have a land to be able to slam an Archon next turn. Or we need to tutor out a hate piece and then kill it. Ew. I don't know why I was thinking this was a turn one. Okay. Well, we'll pass. We have ways to get around an Archon even if they slam one, so I'm not super worried about it. Okay, they're going to decide that the Archon is worth this, so that's actually not terrible for us. Because they have no follow-up threats, and we have ways to deal with an Archon in the deck. So we're going to do that. This is going to be our land for turn. If they want to blow that up, I'm actually super okay with it. So we just have to hope that they whiff as far as any kind of follow-up threat is concerned. Okay, that's fine. Take out the Urza Saga. That's totally cool. Oh, that's rough. Oh god, they have two Archons? No, okay. I also don't know if I... Shit, I don't know if this deck has basics. It just dawned on me. Ugh, Anointed Peacekeeper. That's not good. So now they can name Tinker? Okay, so basically I need a Virtue's Ruin. Which I don't have triple black, though. So this is an awkward situation to be in. Assuming they name Tinker. They could name Beseech the Mirror. No, they chose Tinker, okay. I think I have basics? That's an Urza Saga. See if I can beta Wasteland out with that. No, fuck, I don't, okay. Do that. Play out a Saga. Hopefully they'll go after the Saga. And they just whiff as far as follow-ups here. Okay, that did bait that out. That's good for us. Because now they're down. We're going to take our beats, but I'm not super concerned about it yet. Just as long as they don't keep any kind of follow-up threats. We're gonna island cycle this. Since it's gonna come and tapped anyway, so we're gonna go ahead and just grab a water grave. Because we have no basics. Lorien revealed. It costs 2 more to play. Alright, so I still gotta wait another turn. Right, so we're just gonna play that. Pass the turn. And hope that they still just don't draw shit and we can piece it together. Because the other problem is we do this and all of our black mana is gone. Virtue Ruin off the top or a better... Yeah, I either need Virtue Ruin off the top or a better tutor. Dark Ritual. Yeah, because I blow my whole hand to do this. I guess technically Tinker does work here. Blue, whatever, tap. Cast a Tinker. This actually would have been a really good spot to have, whatchamacallit, Portal to Phyrexia. Mox Jet on top. So I've got like... And unfortunately if it's on top, I don't have the mana to cast it either. Okay, an Anointed Peacekeeper. There's no way they named Virtue's Ruin. They named Time Walk, okay. Alright, so this is a Hail Mary here to shuffle the top of my deck and hopefully find what I'm looking for. Underground Sea? Mental Misstep. Nope, didn't hit it. Okay. So that... Yeah, I think I fucked that up. If I hadn't gone for the Lotus Petal turn 1, I think we would have had it. Okay, so we are going to bring the Portal of Phyrexia in. I am taking the Necropotence out. We're going to run that. My initial instinct was correct. I should have had Portal, but I talked myself out of it. This is turn 2 as long as they don't have a turn 1 hate piece. It's a little shields down, but we're going to fucking try it. I kind of want to hold on to the 0 drops for the turn that I pop off, but I also kind of just need to get them out of my hand is the problem. Because I also really don't want this mana crypt on the battlefield, because it theoretically could do damage and make my Bolas' Citadel worse, but... Begins with 7 cards. Ooh, that's not good. Well, we are going to run everything out. Alright, yeah, just pass the turn. I guess we'll see what they do. Hopefully it's not something too crazy for a turn 1 hate piece. Okay. Wasteland, okay. Null Rod. Do I particularly care about that? So, like, I can't stop it. But I have mana, so let's see. I can still do it next turn. And Bolas' Citadel isn't an activated ability. Unless I do, like, sack 10 permanents. Because I can't... Oh, no, I don't have the blue mana, actually. So what can I put on top? What? Beseech the Mirror? And then hope that I draw land, basically? This being a Cabal Ritual is kind of awkward. I probably should have waited a turn now that I think about this. Well, we're just going to go ahead and throw Tinker, I guess. And hope for the best. Okay. Hopefully they don't have anything too crazy on their turn. Tails never fails? Won the flip. Okay. So we know what we're drawing. I should have waited a turn, naturally drawn, and then gone for it. I was thinking this was Dark Writ for some reason. So I guess we'll see what they can do. They are only on 1 land, but they can take out one of ours. Yep, that's fine. They have no mana. Oh, nope, there's a land. I'll say they have no mana. Apparently not. And they're just gonna run shit out of their hand, I guess. On the flip. Basically, we just need lands. We draw the tendrils, which is awkward. Strip mine. Fuck. Okay. Well, we might be losing this one. Fuck. They may have taxed us out. Like, I will say, this is something that yeah, fuck. We need a land. Okay. This is one thing I will say that I noticed when I was playing the initiative deck. Even though technically, like, from everything I've read, apparently this is a very bad matchup for initiative. It can still do shit like this. Now, we're gonna keep going with Tails. It hasn't lost yet. Because this can represent another land, which is what we want. I'm probably gonna lose this one. Nope. Shit, 3 in a row. Come on, give me a land. Another Cabal Ritual. Okay. We're just kind of hoping they stay mana screwed longer than we do. They still are. I think we need to go heads now. Okay, I won. We're winning these flips. Need a land. Dark Ritual. Okay, I literally need one land and I can go off. They're just running shit out that they can't play. Let's go back to Tails. We finally lost the flip. Alright, we literally just need a land. Into a dismember, okay? I have to discard. I don't think Flusterstorm does anything in this matchup. You are also seeing the inherent, like, quote-unquote Nombo in their deck as well. We're starting to lose flips now. That's not good. Beseech the Mirror? Goddamn, okay. Cabal Rit can go away. We literally just need a land and for them to not have a wasteland. We are seeing the inherent Nombo of Null Rod in a format where, like, everything is fucking artifact mana. Land, please. Another Lorien revealed. Let's get rid of one of the Lorien reveals. We're realistically only going to cast one of them anyways. Alright, they found a land into Athalia. Fuck, okay. Unfortunate, but this is something that happens. Like I said, we kind of got taxed out of the game, and yeah, they found their mana now. We lost. Good game, opponent, good game. Alright, round 2, lost the die roll. We'll see. We were able to combo off turn 1 of those games, losing the die roll. So I don't hate this. Worst case scenario, this is a turn 2 Lorien revealed. I got Force of Will to stop anything too crazy. I think I'm going to keep this. So we'll see what our opponent's doing. Okay. Okay, opponent's got all the fast mana too. We'll see what they're doing with this. Okay, just playing out some fast mana, apparently. Either that or they're trying to F6 check me. Alright, they don't have any lands, or they just decided they don't want to play lands. Okay, I now have a turn 1 Lorien revealed if I want. Is it worth it? Probably not. Or is it? Because it's a turn 1 Lorien revealed, but I lose all of this mana. Is it worth to draw 3 yet? I don't think so. This allows us to leave up 2 counters, because if we have to, we can pitch the Lorien reveal to the Force of Will. And we have Flusterstorm, so I'm thinking they're on some kind of Stormy combo deck too. And it looks like they're just stuck on lands. Okay, I like Urza Saga. We can always try to play this the slow way and make them not realize that we're actually a combo deck. Because we could always just go the Saga beatdown route. Alright, they found a land. White mana, okay. Time Walk, this would be... Do I care about them taking another turn? I don't think so. They didn't do anything the past few turns. I'm just gonna let them take another turn. It's not worth trying to stop them. They basically use it as an explorer, and we know they're, like, fucked on mana. So, I think they're just trying to find another land at this point. Maybe. I don't know, we'll see. Sensei's Divining Top, that's fine. I want to stop the payoffs, not the engines. Like I said, worst case scenario, we kind of just go on a Urza Saga beatdown plan. Alright, apparently they liked whatever they saw on top. I'm assuming it was a land. Narset, that's a big fat no. Alright, well I guess we're blowing our hand now. Hopefully they don't have a way to stop this. Because if they have another blue card force, because yeah, same targets. Yeah, just making sure, same targets, yeah. Okay. So the nice part is we're both pretty low on resources, but they're drawing a top, so they're going to be able to start filtering their deck. We do have a Brainstorm. And the fact that we have a Moxen, we can still make Construct tokens. Okay, I don't hate this at all. We're just going to put back some lands. We're going to make a dude, and then in our upkeep, we're going to go ahead and cast Mystical Tutor to put Tinker on top. Yep, spin your top. But I'm also specifically doing this in our upkeep to be able to increase Storm to make our Flusterstorm better. Do you like what you saw, opponent? Apparently, they're gonna draw it. Okay. Demonic Tutor. Do I want to fight over a Demonic Tutor, or do I want to fight over what they're gonna grab with it? Because I'm trying to think of what they could do with 1 mana here. They didn't have anything. Yeah, I think this is worth fighting over. Same targets. Alright. Unfortunately, now, we just gotta hope that they don't have a counter. Pending on the... Okay. Okay, so unless their card is Mindbreak Trap, I think we're good. And even then, we'll get the Tinker off before Mindbreak Trap matters. Make mana. I think I want top, so that I can manipulate the top of my library here. Actually, it's not going to matter anyways. No, I need... What do I need here? Because if I top, then I need to pop Lotus Petal. So I think I want Soul Ring. Yeah. Grab Soul Ring. Tinker away the Soul Ring. Go grab a Bolas of Citadel. Okay. Do I want to start recasting my graveyard is the question. Yeah, I think I want a Yogg-Will here. Pay life equal to its mana cost. Sacrifice the Black Lotus. Go find Yogg-Will. Cast Yogg-Will. And I've got Tendrils on top, so now I'm fucking golden. Replay this. Soul Ring. I can play a land from the graveyard still. I'm at 6. I can pop this for blue mana to Brainstorm if I want to. Or I can get up to the point where I can just Beseech for this Tendrils again. I think I'm just gonna do that. Let's shuffle the library. We can cast Lorien Reveal, draw some cards. We already played a land. Let's draw some more cards. Another Beseech the Mirror. I have Black Lotus in hand. Pay this. Beseech for... Doesn't matter. Since I have this in hand, I actually can storm out now, but I want to try to make sure I don't just die to a Mindbreak trap. Okay, so if I Beseech... for black... Put Vampiric Tutor here. Then I can put a Force of Will on top. So that I can Force of Will their Mindbreak trap if that's what they have. Yeah, I think that's what it is. So we are going to... Oh wait, no, I can't cast Force of Will if I do that. Put Flusterstorm on top? Vampiric Tutor into Flusterstorm should do it. Yeah, okay. Check that. To go put... Where are you, Vampiric Tutor? Grab Vampiric Tutor. Cast Vampiric Tutor. Put Flusterstorm on top. Pop this for black mana. Mindbreak trap. Okay, they didn't have it anyways. I way overthought that line trying to play around a Mindbreak trap. Based off of what we're seeing here, though, it looks like it's just Esper Control. So if we're up against Esper Control, Shieldred seems pretty good. I don't know if they're a combo deck of their own. Having Prismatic Ending, like I said, makes me think that they are a control deck. Pithing Needle seems pretty good. Force of Wills and Fair matchups seem bad, but they actually helped a lot there. We actually might just kind of want to transition into a creature plan more than anything. Take out Manifold Key, Time Vault combo. There's something to be said about just saying get rid of Force of Will entirely, but I really, really don't want to do that. I don't know why Virtue's Ruin got in there. Maybe trim 2 forces. No, I need the forces, unfortunately. I think. No, I'll go with the conventional wisdom. Like, it sucks a bit that we're getting rid of counter spells, but we're gonna try something like this. Keep 1 Force of Will in, just as a oh shit button, maybe. Yeah, let's try something like that. I don't hate top to try to manipulate the top of my library, and we have a Flusterstorm, so I think we're gonna keep this. We'll see how crazy they get. They kept a very mana light hand last time. And it looks like they're doing it again. So we might be able to capital. Ooh. I like Urza Saga. I like Urza Saga a lot. Alright, and now I can top as well. I have Flusterstorm and top up. I have the mana to start making constructs. Because we might be able to just transition into the beatdown plan. Oh, opponents! What are you doing over there? Yeah, I'll draw a recall. So we'll draw the recall, and we will just play the land and pass. I can hold up Flusterstorm, recall, and make it a dude if I need to. And we know we're drawing a Demonic Tutor next turn, which I am A-O-fucking-K with. Alright, opponent found their land. Really? Interesting. Alright, well, we'll make a dude. Something about this screams opposition agent to me. There's just something about this that's screaming, hey, I have an opposition agent. I think we are going to make a dude and just try to stick with that plan at the moment. Is this an opposition agent? No. Well, it still could be. They sell black mana. Oh, they were just trying to avoid a Pithing Needle. Got it. So the fact that they're so scared of Pithing Needle makes me think that maybe I do want to Pithing Needle here and name one of their planeswalkers. Like, I can name Narset, or I just go grab more mana. Because I'm trying to think, how do we lose this match? I think we named Narset. It's what we've seen. It stops them from being able to dig to find things. Get in. So I can Lorien Revealed to go get a land. Okay. That's totally fine. So there's supposed to be some kind of Days Undoing shits. Okay, that's fine. I just wanted to grab a land. Our Ancestral Recall is now not doing anything, so... Okay, Black Lotus. If they try to do anything too crazy here, I can just Flusterstorm. They're gonna have a lot of mana, though. So what, next turn, if I want to, I can Ritual, assuming this isn't a Days Undoing. They're going to Tinker. Okay, we'll see what they get. I'm assuming they're getting a Bolas of Citadel. Yes. Okay, so they start going too crazy, I can go ahead and just Flusterstorm their payoff. Okay. Because currently they can pay 5. 6. They also played their land, so there's always the possibility that the top of their deck is a land and they fizzle. Because they already got their land drop out of the way. Okay, Prismatic Ending, that's fine. Okay. They keep making mana, which is fine. Popping 3 mana for something. Okay, so Storm is currently 7. They can only pay 4? I think this is worth Flusterstorming. Hopefully this isn't bait. Alright, so like I said, the hope is that that was able to stop them and they fizzle. Okay, they fizzled. They hit a land on top, so... Okay, cool. So we've got plenty of blue mana. Do I want to top? No. I don't think I do. I think I just want to draw here. Into a Mana Crypt. Okay. We will play out Mana Crypt to make this bigger. See if they're willing to block. No. Interesting. What do they have in hand? Oh, I can get super cheeky here. So, I could theoretically... tap that, get some black mana. Demonic Tutor, go get Shieldred. And make them draw. Ooh, I like that a lot, actually. Well, I mean, the other thing I could do is I could also just go get Tendrils of Agony. Cast it. That's probably the correct thing here. Alright, we'll do the correct thing. Actually, should I cast the Ancestral to give them mana first, just to up my storm count? No. We'll just Tendrils them out. We'll do a baby Tendrils for lethal. That's fine. And we got there for baby tendrils for the win. Yeah, baby. All right, let's go. Won the die roll. We got this. We got this. So I don't hate this. This is a turn 2 Tinker. I think we're gonna go ahead and keep this. It's not bad in the sense that we can mock Sapphire, brainstorm, try to see if we can find something here. Worst case scenario, Urza Saga, Cycle of Lorien revealed. This is also all assuming that our opponent isn't on initiative and has a chance for the Annex on turn 1. So we'll see. We'll see what happens. Alright, no Chancellor off the top, so I think we're going to start off with a Brainstorm here. See what we find. Ooh, Ancestral Breach. These are all very good cards. I think we put back Necro and Top. Right? Or does it matter? Yeah, I think we're gonna put back Necro and Top. Play Urza Saga. And our plan is to Island Cycle this. Assuming that they don't do anything too crazy here. Because this is a Tinker next turn. Or, worst case scenario, we theoretically could Cabal Ritual Beseech the Mirror into something, but I don't know what. Because the Tinker's already in hand. Okay. So this doesn't really tell me anything yet. Are we just in a mirror situation? Do they have a combo already? They're not just popping off, so I don't know if they don't have it or what the hell they're trying to do here, so. Alright, fetching. Okay, so this may or may not be a combo deck. Trop isn't typically indicative of combo. Okay, it's Oath of Druids. Okay, okay. That's totally fine. I don't... Well, I mean, Oath of Druids does play counter magic. So I guess we're gonna have to see what we draw here. Hopefully we can draw into some counter magic. Mox. Okay. So this actually allows me to Ancestral Recall first to try to hit some counter magic or something to go with this. Yeah, because I've still got 3 mana, so we're gonna see if we can draw into some counter magic. Okay, that got a counter out of their hand. So hopefully this means we are good to go. Because they would need another Force Blue card for this to stop us. Do you have another Force Blue card opponent? No. Okay, now we get to start having some fun. Fuck. Never mind, no we don't. We don't get to go crazy yet. But this sets us up to be able to Beseech next turn as well, so if they don't have an answer for this Bolas' Citadel, we're golden. And we don't have a creature yet, so they don't get their Atrox off the Oath of Druids. So we're not in a terrible position. They also only have 2 cards in hand, so. There's also always the possibility that they just bolt themselves with this thing. But they won the flip, so that is a no. Alright, one of their cards is a land, so that's not an answer to a Bolas' Citadel. They also still don't have a way to give us a creature. But they're gonna do something, apparently. For 5 mana? Okay, they're just gonna draw cards off of a Lorien reveal. That's totally fine. They still don't have a way to give us a creature here. So we're gonna draw an Urza Saga. We're gonna get to shuffle off of this Urza Saga. I think we probably just go grab... Actually, no, I think we want to grab Top off of this. Because we can start doing funny shenanigans with Top and Bolas' Citadel. Looks like our opponent drew something. I don't think Oath of Druids plays Force of Vigor main deck. Okay, Mox Sapphire. And then just passing the turn, apparently. Okay. Alright, did a quick check there. It doesn't look like Oath of Druids plays main deck Force of Vigors. So I think we're good. Okay, good. We're getting a land off the top. We're gonna go grab top. Play Mana Vault. There is a Misty on top. Top, and top. Cast a Lotus Petal. Tap the Mana Vault. I want to Beseech, but I'm not super sure what I want to get off of it is the thing. Like, I can chain some Beseeches. I actually don't... I don't think I want to bargain this yet. Actually, we might as well. We're going to bargain it. Get rid of that. Our opponent appears to not be doing anything relevant currently. So I think what we're going to do is Cabal Writ for... Do we want to get Taxing Probe just to make sure that the coast is clear? Like, as weird as that sounds, I think we're going to get Taxing Probe. Just to make sure that the coast is clear. Okay, coast is clear. Alright, so we're good to just pop the fuck off now. Underground Sea that. Beseech. Do this. We are going to go ahead and Beseech for Yogwill now. With mana. Do this. Go grab a Yogwill. Cast the Yogwill. So that I can play out my graveyard now. Mox Sapphire. Lotus Petal. Mox Ruby. Mana Vault. Tap for black mana, we're at 10. We can just Beseech from the graveyard, which I think is what we're going to do here. Don't show them that we have it in hand. Oh, I need more mana. Oops. Cancel. Cabal Writ. Now we Beseech from the graveyard. Need to pay 1. Sack the Mana Vault. Go grab the 10 drills. Hit them for a casual 13 drills to the face. Alright, and they scoop it up. They know they're dead. Okay, cool. Oath of Druids seems like a halfway decent matchup here. They are going to have more counter magic, and yeah, post-sideboard, this is going to be a little harder. Portal doesn't seem terrible to try to kill an Atraxa that's on board, but they kind of just refuel their own hand. Pro green and red seems interesting, but it doesn't actually stop an Atraxa. I'm actually just wondering if this Portal is even, like, too cute. I really don't think we have anything to do here, other than maybe bring in Mindbreak traps to try to stop a fast, whatchamacallit? I guess cut down maybe if we want to get cute and kill the tokens they're trying to give us. But I don't know if that's even worth it, honestly. I think I'll take out the Time Vault Mana Field Key combo and try bringing the Mindbreak traps. Yep, try something like that. Okay, so pretty much, if we had mana, this would be amazing. The question is do we trust ourselves to draw mana off of 2 draws here? No, we have to be good and mulligan that. Okay, this we can keep. Let's put the redundant Urza Saga to the bottom. I really don't want to pitch this Ancestral to this Force of Will if we don't have to, but we have mana, we have Urza Saga, we got Force of Will's an oh shit button. We have options. Okay, just plays an Underground Sea and appears to be passing the turn. Okay, I have something else to be able to pitch to this Force of Will. I also could thin the deck if I need to. And with Ancestral being an instant, I can do it on their end step. So there is something to be said about Ancestraling now, but I don't want them to be able to Force of Negation it. Okay, I also did just realize that I totally set myself up to just be completely blown out by a Force of Vigor, but it didn't happen. So, alright, so this isn't a fast Oath of Druids unless they have Moxen or something. I think I am going to try to fire off this Ancestral Recall here, though. Like, end of turn, just try to recall. Alright, just passing the turn, so I'm assuming that means their hand is very defensive, and they just have a whole bunch of counter magic. This gets around, well, I guess I could just hardcast a Force Negation, actually. I was going to say, this gets around Force Negation, but they can't hardcast it. It just gets around pitch casting it. Okay, got to draw, actually. I think I'm going to go ahead and Island Cycle one of these just to get this out of the way. And thin our deck a little bit here. The double Dark Ritual is interesting. We're going to have a shitload of mana, but we don't really have anything to do with any of it yet, other than maybe just draw. So I could Dark Ritual out. Okay, I could Dark Ritual out this Lorien Reveal to try to draw some extra cards. Or I can try fighting a battle. I think I just keep going like this for now. The fact that I don't see an Oath of Druids yet, I don't know. There's a part of me that wants to start making construct tokens because I don't see an Oath of Druids. They're going to Vamp Tutor now. I think I'm willing to fight over this next turn because I'm assuming this means that they're going to go find their Oath of Druids. And I'd rather fight over shit on their turn as they're spending mana, instead of blowing my whole load now to try to stop them from finding this, because that very well could have been bait. And they lost a flip, so they get to bolt themselves. That's good. That does make a Urza Saga token line much more attractive. There's the green mana for Oath of Druids. But they don't have a way to give us creatures yet. They're going to try to Time Walk. If they're just using this as an Explorer, I think that's fine. I don't really care about them taking another turn here. I would much rather fight over what their payoff is. We will force that. And we have Flusterstorm to back it up. This also makes making a Construct token much more attractive here. Because we got one Oath of Druids down. If they have another one, it is what it is. Alright, Black Moxen, that's totally fine. I don't care about that. Alright, and they're just passing the turn, so I think we are going to go ahead and just make constructs. Because now making the constructs is much, much more attractive because we can get a clock on them. Yogg Will. That's interesting. We've already made the creature, so I feel like we're kind of committed to this at this point. Do I want to make more creatures? It does tap us down quite a bit, unless we want to go grab another Moxen to be able to do stuff. But I don't think it's worth it. Is it worth it to do this? You know what? We're going to go ahead and Dark Ritual this out to do it. Because that still leaves us with blue mana for Flusterstorm. I think we want to grab Sensei's Divining Top here. Let's look at our top three. See if there's anything we want in here. Mindbraid Trap doesn't really do anything. Cabalrit's interesting. Another Urza Saga is actually kind of interesting too. Because that actually makes the... I mean, we already have lethal for next turn as it is. And they can't get a creature next turn. We'll put Mindbreak Trap on top just as an oh shit button. Because this doesn't change our clock at all, so I'm fine with this. And even if they get an Oath of Druids down, they already blew their Time Walk, so they can't get an activation off of it. So they need to find a way to not only get Oath of Druids down, but deal with these constructs. Alright, lost the flip, so they're hella dead now. Did they find a way out of this? Nope, they scoop it up. Got there, took down Oath of Druids, no fucking problem on that one. Nice easy one. So before we get into the wrap up, quick note, this is a short video. I ran out of time to be able to film matches during the qualifier rounds for manatraders series. So I'm just going to use my record as the combination of the 2 matches I played on stream plus the 3 matches that are in this video. So overall, deck went 3-2. It felt solid. It went about as good as I thought it would. During the video, as I mentioned, supposedly the initiative matchup is very favored for Esper Tinker. But as you saw, and even in my own videos playing initiative, the initiative deck just doesn't feel like it is a bad matchup from the initiative side of it. Like, it's so easy to tax the Storm player out. But overall, the deck felt great. It felt very consistent considering how there's just so many one-ofs in the deck. But with Tinker, with the Beseeches, with all of the card draw and everything, we were consistently just doing what we came to do, which was storming off. And it's a little bit different feeling of a Storm deck than the Legacy ones because of all those one-ofs. It doesn't feel as much of a Xerox, this is my deterministic kill line, the way that the Legacy Storm decks seem to. But maybe it's just my inexperience with the deck. I did only play a handful of matches. You actually saw about half of the total matches that I played between the 2 videos. I didn't do a ton of practicing with it in the free rooms because I just kept running into initiative. So despite the fact that this deck is considered the most played deck according to the MTG Goldfish metagame page, I feel like initiative is way, way more played. And maybe it's just the environment that I was playing in. And after the Manatrader series, you're going to see that initiative is the #1 play deck in the format. But anyways, I only played about 10 total matches with the deck, but it did feel great. Initiative was really the only matchup that felt rough. That Dredge matchup that was on stream was just kind of bizarre. It's the only time I've played true Dredge in Vintage, so I don't really know what to think of that matchup. But the deck is great. If you just want to storm off, it's a great way to do your storm. It's definitely reminiscent to me of ad nauseum style storm decks, just because your life total does matter. But the cool interaction you can have with top, being able to spin the top 3 cards of your library, get something you don't want off the top to put top back, and then replay it for 1 life, and keep doing that to be able to manipulate the top of your library is actually super, super cool. Theoretically, if you have enough life, you could actually draw your whole deck that way, which is just hilarious to me. But it was a great deck. It was fun. It scratched that Storm itch. Unfortunately, I'm not going to be able to play in these Swiss rounds. I just found that out recently, so I was going to film those matches and put them up later, but this is probably going to be my last Vintage video for a little while. I hope y'all liked it. I am going to film some more in the future at some point. Honestly, in this short little 1-month run with Vintage, fell in love with the format. It is so much fun. You just get to do some of the dumbest shit you can possibly think of. And I hope you got to see that through the course of all of my videos, with a whole range of different play styles between the Discard Bazaar Baghdad deck, the Initiative deck, and then this going back to my traditional Storm combo style gameplay that I'm known for. But anyways, thank you all for stopping by. I hope you all had fun. If you like what you see, go ahead and hit that sub and that like button below to know when I'm posting new videos and to support the content for free. Go ahead and drop a follow over on the Twitch as well for when I do occasionally pop on there and stream some stuff live. Make sure your notifications are turned on because I don't really have a set schedule, so you want to know when I do go live. And as always, thank you for stopping by. Hope you all had fun. Stay salty.